Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. My name is Meta, and this is the stream where I talk about everything besides the drawing itself. Tonight, we've got a lot to talk about actually, which is pretty fun. Let me see. Let's see. What's on the agenda? I know we've got to talk about Bandletale. I know we've got to talk about the new LOR releases. Netflix One Piece. Family Guy Online. Law Illusion. And also the new Eclipse Night skins on LOR, which, I mean, you know, it goes under everything, I guess, yeah. I wish I could manually change the audio. Whatever. Soon I will do that. Just do some of this, and I've already sketched some stuff out for this lovely little stream because I have extreme brain rot and I didn't want to wait. Yeah, that's the main reason. Can also talk about how I broke a door lock. I ate some yoo-hoo pie that was weird. Yeah, there's a lot here. I need to draw that little guy from Bandletale. I think he's cute. I love when I misspell my own username. It's so funny. It's so funny and quirky. Alright. I've watched like One Piece like 3 times now. It's a problem. Alright. And then Control Center. Screen mirroring. Alright, here we are. Everything is working out nice. There we are. That's lovely. Apparently my computer thinks that I suck, but that don't matter. That doesn't matter. Oh. Also, I am stealing colors because, I kind of want this to look nice. So I'm thinking of going for something lineless. So I don't know. Oh, the ship I'm drawing currently right now is Veigal x Noxus Poppy, which are 2 non-canon characters. So, like, that's fun. see, I'm gonna need some people to help me out with the two kinds of... There's two kinds of, like, ways I can draw Veigal. I'm thinking about maybe... Because I've always drawn her with, like, a Hime cut thing, but I also think that curly hair would look really cute on her. You know, these are the tough calls you have to make as an artist. For the betterment of your art piece. They can be a little bit darker, actually. Something like that works. Like, the main thing with Veigar and all of his incarnations, right, is that you've got to obscure something from him. Whether it be his eyes or his mouth or whatever, something needs to be totally... Like, you don't want the audience to totally get a full idea of his face, essentially. Because otherwise, he just kind of looks like a black cat, which can be fun, obviously. But I think it's more fun to go in the direction of, like, a slightly unknowable kind of person. And there's lots of ways you can do it. But, I mean, no one's gonna be remiss if like, no one's missing, like, Veigar's nose. Though he does have it in his base design, which is cute. I'm just trying to use all of my lesbianness to really go full try hard mode, I guess. Not really, but you know. I like stuff like this, so it's in my comfort zone. Though, as an artist, I think that taking opportunities to expand on that comfort zone and go out of it in, like, different ways will improve your art. I remember as a kid being so afraid of, like, sticking eyebrows on my characters. I don't know why, but it was something that, like, it didn't even have that much to do with it, or whatever, but... Like, it's such a small detail, just a line or two, but it makes the difference. I hope slowly, like, I'm sure that people have, like, found that my art has changed for the better throughout these years that they've followed me. But, you know, you're always going to be your most vicious, vile critic. Like, I look back at some of last year's work and I go, What the fuck were you doing? What the... Ew. Oh my god. What are those lines? What were you doing? But I've got to be a little bit... Like, I'm trying to be less critical of myself. Not like that, at least. Like, there's a balance to be had with it all. Firework goes hard. Let's see. I really should have done a poll for Veigal hair types or whatever, but you know. You live and you let live. I have to also remember that I'm streaming, so people should be able to see what I'm actually doing. That's the whole point of streaming art. And unless you're doing something like out of pocket or whatever, I don't know. For Skintober, I'm definitely going to do a Law Illusion Veigar. I basically have done Law Illusion Veigar before, but, you know. There's a difference between, actually attempting it and, concepting, that is only slightly related to the skin lines aesthetics. People were so mad about Draven. I don't understand. Oh, whatever. Everyone, I think that there wasn't a bad skin in that lineup. See. This arm looks so fucking wonky. What the fuck is that? Ugh. Sometimes you just gotta go, huh? Until you succeed. Until you succeed. Or sometimes until you don't succeed. Sometimes our pieces are just gonna not work. Especially if you post as often as I do. Yo. I should definitely put... I don't know if Ginger Root is copyrighted, but I would totally put Loretta on this playlist. That shit goes hard. I can't decide if I want curly-haired Veigal or... Because, the main idea with, the Hime cut design is that she's supposed to, represent, traditional, ghost girl, interpretations. But, curly hairs Veigal would also be, kind of like a riff on Carmen Sandiego or Miss Bellum. That's so hard. I think that, I do like how curly hair works. It looks nice. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Dang, dang, dang. Unless a tool, you are my friend. Yo, Morrow. We're actually canonically drawing Veigal on stream. First time. So, it's been a long time coming. But I'm glad that, it's a date to celebrate. And it's fun ship art, too. Let's see. What do you want? Here's a question from the enthusiast himself. Do you think that curly-haired Veigal would be fun, or do you like Hime-cut Veigal? Because, they both have their, charms, but, it's really hard to decide between both, as I was explaining a little bit earlier before you joined, we would have, a Miss Bellum thing with curly hair, but a more ghostly appearance with Hime cuts. As you prefer. Let's see. True. Let's see. Oh, here's another question. How did you feel about the new skin line that just came out? La Illusion. It's not really. That's not how exactly you pronounce it, but whatever the fuck. I don't care. I think I'm going for curly hair this time, though. Cause, I know that you sent me something about the yordle toes, but I just want to know your overall thoughts. Personally, I think those colors are really nice. The what? Oh yeah, golden, very good. There's 2 jump scares. One before and after. Oh, the Halloween ones. Technically they're not Halloween, but, they are fall adjacent skins, so, yeah. It's because we were having a conversation that, it's weird that it's weirdly inconsistent how many toes yordles have. Because Gnar has 3 toes, and Kennen has 2, but that's because of his model. They're supposed to be related to Tabby, or whatever, but in the splash art, Ziggs has 3 like Gnar. But also, it's weird that Ziggs is not wearing shoes in the first place. Also, I'm doing a curly-haired Veigal because I think it'll be cute. Did Cordelio have it? Ain't Todos Los Santos basically Halloween? I guess... they aren't... They're adjacent. They're not specifically... they're not celebrating the same things. Like, Halloween is specifically, like, European in origin, that kind of thing, and it's got a very specific aesthetic to it. Like, you can tell what, like, a normal Halloween skin's supposed to look like. We don't celebrate Halloween here, to be clear. True. I mean, Halloween's a very... Yeah. We don't go as hard as the Mexicans going to make lunch in cemeteries, but it's closer to their costume. Yeah, I mean, like, Halloween and Todos los Santos or Dia de los Muertos, I fucking suck at this. It's a very different sort of celebration. Because Halloween's not about ancestry at all. But it is a party, so I guess that makes sense. It's a fall party, so you can just loop it in with fall party skins, fall season skins. But yeah, I think that they all knocked it out of the park with them, to be honest. Even though I hate Italy. I always hate Italy. Except for LOR in Italy, but they also keep... I don't understand why they keep race bending her. It's going way too hard. Some people are like, oh, it's, why is Draven, like, the white man getting the legendary in Wild Rift? He's a white man, even though, like, it's, like, they use the word Hispanic, even though the skin line's not, it's not Spanish in nature. It's all about race. It's so sad. We don't say Halloween around these parts. We say Merry Christmas. So true and based. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not, like, they just got the ethnicity wrong. Like, let's go, boys. Turkey Day. I don't even think, like, I'm glad that there has never been a Thanksgiving-themed skin line. I'm glad that there's never been a Thanksgiving-themed skin line. Also, Thanksgiving is a very just US-centric holiday. It has nothing to do with the rest of the world, so it makes sense in general. Like how people in Japan celebrate Christmas similar to the way that you celebrate Valentine's Day in the States. Or how Halloween's just a big costume party, and it's all about the aesthetics and not about, like, any of the, like, trick-or-treating or anything like that. I mean, like, Halloween's just kind of a flanderized kind of holiday in general. And it's fun like that, you know? Though some people are, like, still really mad about Christmas. Like, whenever it's about holidays, like, the main, like, offender of holiday related discussions about Christmas and how it's all just capitalistic and should be about family and stuff like that. But I mean, it's so narrow, like, it's such a narrow idea of what, like, the holidays are for the rest of the world. But, you know, it don't really matter. In the end, it's about having fun. eating good food, being with family if they don't fucking suck, and nothing really more. It can mean more if you want it to. But I don't think it does. I think Nar's my favorite out of the line. Though, like, Renata and Kiana's splash arts go really hard. Ow. Bit my fucking tongue. But I'm definitely doing La Illusion Veigar when we have the time to do that. God damn it, where is my... Alright. Next topic. What does Nox's Poppy look like? Kiana one's kind of nice, but I literally had to see the weapon to know it was her, to be honest. True. I mean, like, Kiana, like, I can recognize her because of, like, her general attitude. Like, the way that her splash arts are always have, like, a very specific feel to them. Just draw Nox's Poppy as a goth femme. Quite shrimple. I'll take that into note next time I don't have access to the internet. I legit had zero clue who the fuck the Renata Prestige was. Yeah, I mean, like, they totally removed her mask, but... Yeah, Nar was just... like, gorgeous. Like, I could tell that was Nar and Ziggs. And I could tell that it was Draven. And I could tell that it was Needly, even though... It feels like we're continuing that train of thought throughout the ages of just putting Needly into whatever race benefits her at the time. Like, can we stop? Can we please stop? Guys, it's a problem, and I thought that, like, maybe after her ASU, they'd, like, maybe, like, think about it before they went ahead with it, but, like, whatever. But, yeah, the Renata Prestige, I could pretty much tell it was her, mostly because of the fact that I saw her original splash beforehand. Though, you don't see her weapon very clearly, and you don't have her mask or whatever. The Pharaoh sexy awesome wow buy skin. God. I'm gonna kill myself now. Streamer proclaims to 5 people. Also, the witch white new. Oh my god, guys, this is so crazy. I can't believe she got a Lunar Rebel skin. Jeez, that was Warren Kingdom's Ariana Grande DLC. Guys, please. I don't I get mad. I have gamer rage. Why did they do this? She's... Okay, move topic. Yordle game. Yeah. I was saving that for later. But yeah, I'm excited for the Yordle game. It's called Bandletale. Cute name. It's not the game that I would have hoped for a Bandle City centric adventure, but I am happy that we're getting one. It was really fun. The fishing minigame is just Stardew Valleys. I didn't see much out of the trailer, to be honest. I mean, like, it looked like it was in very early beta. It made Bandle City feel really small. And I mean, it's because you're only going to 5 islands, which is, kind of disappointing for an infinite dimensional space. Also, we don't get anything from LOR. Like, a lot of it's strange to me. But yes, it is weird Stardew Valley. That is what they are going for, right? Something's happened to the magic of Bandle City, or whatever. And you're gonna farm, you're gonna sow, you're gonna make gadgets, you're gonna throw parties. And you're gonna interact with champions. Like, I can tell that Corky's gonna be our fast travel system, and, you're gonna give Pizza feed Veigar pizza to close the circle. Going to craft depleted uranium for Corky. I mean, come on. He needs it. He's a hungry guy. He's a growing little guy. I mean, I know he's an old man, but he's still growing. But yeah, like, Corky's gonna be the fast travel system, and you're going to get parts from Rumble. That's what it seems like that. Yeah, for their munitions. They can be rations too. You never know. I'm curious to see what, like, Tristana or Veigar's purpose are in this game. Because it seems like most of the champions are going to be functional in some aspect. They might mostly be there for story reasons, like Lulu seems to be. I'm both happy and also not, like, that's not really the right turn of phrase. It's more like it's not the kind of game that I'm really into, and it's not the kind of game that I want my favorites to do more, but this is a good start. Because, like, it's not like Riot Forge just, like, throws away champions after they're done with them. Because we still have Braum in Song of Nunu, even though he was in Ruined King. Yo, they should make Ruined King DLC, but it's, like, Poppy and the like. That would be... I mean, like... I'd love to just explore a region like Bilgewater, but in the Ruined King style again. Because that shit went so hard. Because, like, Hextech Mayhem doesn't exactly scratch that itch. Like... I like pixel art styles, it's just that I also want to see, like, more rendered Yordle champions. will get something. As long as, like, this sells well, they'll probably do that. Imagine Darkest Dungeon level modding on Ren King. Just add custom characters and shit. That would be so much fun. Or just, like, something like that, you know? I mean, because they've got something good going. Like, I can see Riot, like, going for something. Well, not Riot themselves, but, you know, the people at Riot Forge. Riot Forge is just kind of carrying the LOR and Riot Forge are carrying the fucking series. And, you know, fair enough. They're trying. It's a lot of carry weight, to be honest. But yeah, give me Yordle Ruin King. Not gonna lie, I'm not hyped for this Vandal game at all. Yeah, but I will get the new game. Like, I'm not really excited either. I'm just excited for, like, the interactions from Veigar, because it seems like they've got his character down pretty good. Like, they understand, like, the very basis of what makes Veigar fun. And, you know, that can be fun. I'm not expecting it to be, like, a fucking masterpiece, because I think that's kind of selling it too short there. But I will draw the new Yordle that we got, because I think he's cute, and I think that, like, his little backstory of being from a yarn-obsessed town, Yarnville, with a 102-year apprenticeship under someone is fun. Like, come on, that's fun. I want to name him Button or Ravel or something, and have him just, like, be like, kind of just he's just a little guy. Come on. We need more little guys. And I know that they'll never give him a name officially, so that's why I'm going after, like, little references to sewing and that kind of thing. I just want to have fun. Yarn 'em. Yeah, my protagonist is actually from Yarnum, specifically. Oh, also, here's a fun detail that you might not get from watching the trailer, like, for a couple of times, right? But the reason why there's a talking sock named Righty is because your character doesn't wear shoes or socks on their right foot. So, yeah, that's your right sock. That's talking. Which I think is pretty fun. Like, you wouldn't catch that detail unless you were paying close attention to the player character design, but that's there. Like, out in plain sight for anyone that wants to figure that out. Which I think's fun. Oh my god, that's so small. Get me in here. I'm stealing colors from a better artist. 'Cause that's what you do. You take and you steal. Remember that always, chat. Steal to become better. I mean, it's just fun, yeah. No, you can't do that. Stop. You can't just take your cursor and do that. You can't do that. Stop that. Watch me, bitches. Every time you steal one color, Unity gets paid 20 cents out of the original artist. No. I'm dying. Unity. Someone's stealing my colors right now, which I stole from another artist. I'm getting weak, chat. I lose power when I run out of money. That's why you need to like and subscribe now. Hit that subscribe button now. That Unity thing is so fucking ridiculous, though. Like, come on, bro. You're just doing that to, like, screw over every single person that's ever used your platform to make a game. Just charge a flat rate. Just charge a fucking flat rate, man. It's not that hard. Unity, I don't understand. Ring that bell for cool hot takes like this one. Like, workers should get paid like a reasonable amount. And fuck Unity, man. But I will not stop stealing colors. Implementing that retroactively is just fucking insane. It really is. It's just like... It's just... Like... Like... Most people that use Unity are doing that because they're, you know, indie developers. It's that, like, just implement that to, like, new creators, at least. Not, like, to, like, existing projects. Like, that is so fucked up. It is twirling mustache levels of evilness. Yeah, Veigar wishes he was Unity currently. Because, goddamn, they're just screwing over their entire customer base for that whole thing. Whenever someone downloads a game, yeah, there's zero way they can do it. Whenever someone downloads a game, are you kidding me? Like, that is just Elon levels of dumb idea. Exactly. Like, you're just ruining the goodwill that you've established with your customer base over, like, fucking nothing. Stop this! I don't understand what's going on in business bitches' minds when they go like this. They're like, yeah, it's not per, it's per, sorry. It's per install. Oh, yeah, that makes, oh no, dear Meta. Per install. That's stupid. I hate that. Like, it's exponentially worse. Like, what if someone just, you know, wants to put the game on, like, a different computer? Like, this is stupid. I don't I love it when I when I steal money from the people that like they're actually trying their best to make a game on our with our tools, just put not make Unity free. Like, on the bright side, Yandere Simulator will never come out. I mean, it wouldn't have ever come out anyway, but Yandere Simulator will never come out now because it's all of its code's on Unity. Every single line of code, every single terrible decision that Yandere Dev, what is it? Is it a 6-year anniversary we're coming up on? How long has Yandere Sim been in development? That's a question, right? Nine years. Some kids have already grown up. Kids have grown up. I love it here. It's so fun. It's so funny. But yes. It is, 2014, 2023, yeah, 9 years. Happy, that's so fucking stupid. I remember being a little snot-nosed kid and, like, being like, wow, this kind of seems fun. I would totally play this game when it's out. And I'm an adult, and I still can't play a fucking game. It's been that long. Like, seriously. On a separate, sort of related note, Yandere Dev really looks like that one, like the Oni in Ao Oni. Like, the resemblance is, like, so uncanny. Like, if you, like, take a picture of, like, Yandere Dev, and you bring up a picture of the Oni, like, the purple-faced the guy who, like, jostles on the fucking cell bars. Yandere Dev is the Ao Oni. He's just been... He can't develop his game. He's been too busy chasing teenagers in a fucking house. He can't get his fucking game done. Fucking ogre. He's a fucking orc. It's literally so based and true. Stupid. That was fucking stupid. But, like, it's been in my head for, like, ages now, but, like, yeah. Yandere Dev looks like that the fucking Ao Oni demon fucking creature. He died in the house, and he's making his terrible, shitty-ass game. House Wi-Fi. He's behind the creature bars. Yeah. Actually, I have secret lore from that time they were playing BB-10. You have secret lore? Share with the class. So we're gonna talk about One Piece after this. But I would like to hear about, I would love to hear lore. As any good theorist would. Because I love game theory. I mean, I like the content. It's fun. People are fucking mean on the internet. Brown. I've been watching way too much, not actual Nostalgic Critic, but like people like Oni Plays Nostalgic Critic, which is very fun. I enjoy it. Let's see. I love Underline, Slopper. Let's see. I'm so happy that One Piece is getting, what's it called? A second season. One Piece live action remake. It is really crazy that that series even can function in live action. Much less that, like, it's, like, one of the best live adaptations. Like, the only one that's better is Speed Racer, and that, that's just a movie. This is a series. And people behind it are like, yeah, I fucking love One Piece. So they, like, it really shows how much they care. God, watch One Piece, dude. It gets good after the... How do I even fucking read that number? But yes, it gets really good after that one episode. Not that early. You know, I feel like there's a little bit of disagreement in my chat about what arc is where One Piece gets good. And I've got to tell you, I don't fucking care. Just let me see, like, Chopper in the live-action remake be a fucking Muppet. I want him to be a Muppet so goddamn badly. Like, the snail phones? They're Muppets. They're, like, honest-to-God Muppets. Like, that's so fun. Also, they built all the ships that you see in each scene. I really do recommend it to anyone that hasn't seen it. It's really good stuff. Like, it's not exactly it's not exactly anime Looney Tunes full One Piece, but it is still, it's got its charms, you know? I think that it does a decent job at conveying that feeling with, but also, like, trimming the fat and really going for that whole for the whole Nami East Blue arc. I'm not really, like, much into shonen either. And, like, if I'm giving a recommendation to a show, like, that means that it's, you know, at least somewhat, like, palatable to audiences that don't care much for that, whoa, power friendship will solve the fucking day or whatever. Though my brother is a big fan of Naruto. I just want to watch Lucky Star, okay? I know that, like, it takes a whole episode for them to decide whether a chocolate go cornet is eaten palatable to the female gaze. I mean, if you just gonna replace a ZE with a YS, and yeah, you're right. You know, the but also it's just like fun. I don't know. If you have Netflix, big recommend. I don't know if anyone here has actually watched the new live action, but it's good. It really is. Let's see. We've got 5 out of the 10 crew. And honestly, everyone does a really good job at portraying each of the characters, even though they're just slightly different. And I think that's fun. Good. Yeah. I watched a couple episodes having dinner with my parents the other day. They were watching it already when I entered the room. Okay, found the Yandere dev clip from their BB tag stream. It's entertaining, can't hate it, to be honest. Some people just don't like live action remakes, which, to be honest, is fair. But, like, out of all of the live action remakes, like, One Piece is so much better by a mile. Like, oh, it's not even funny. Also, like, people getting into One Piece, like, from the show is a good thing in general, you know? Because, I mean, it is a good, like, story. Some people are just, like, weird. I'm most inclined to give an opportunity to the live action than the source material in my case. I mean, like, it's true, because you only have to watch 8 episodes, and then maybe 8 more when season 2 comes out. But yeah, it's not even funny. I thought One Piece was comedic. It's so true. I can't believe I forgot about that simple thing. I mean, it's anime Looney Tunes. Come on. But yeah, no. It is funny. Some people are mad about Hot Zoro. And, you know, that's just such a weird complaint to have, is the actor is way too hot for him to be Zoro. Like, guys, What's happening in I don't, some people have really strange takes, you know? It's best to, like, just sort of go and ignore that. But it's funny, because you want to be bitchy on... I mean, like, it's fun to just make a mess sometimes. But, yeah. Send the clip when you, like, because, let's see, did you? Nah. Anyway, you can send me the Yandere dev clip if you think it's funny enough. I'm getting a sort of start on my Skintober prompts because I want them to look nice. But also because I'm just kind of an indecisive bastard. So, you know. Let's see. But I recommend it. I recommend it highly. Especially to those that don't want to watch 1,000 episodes of One Piece or read, like, 1,000,000 more chapters of the manga. It's a really nice, like, way to condense it in, like, such a way, you know? Because the main, like, gripe with One Piece is that it's just too long. Why would you ever why would you ever try to get into it when you know how daunting of a task that it'd be? And that's really the main thing that drives people away. Because, I mean, everyone that watches One Piece is like, you've got to watch One Piece. And I'm kind of doing that right now. So, you know, I guess the main thing is nothing's fucking changed. The cretins online were right. I mean, I knew that they were right, but I just didn't want to go through the Herculean task of doing it. Because that would have been hard. Let's see. I'm sad that we didn't get more unique interactions with LOR or whatever. Fuck the dog shit 25 minutes episode format. Yeah, I sent the Yandev clip in Discord. Jesus Christ. That's loud. Shit needs to change. Let me find that. Why
don't you show me what you got? Oh, baby, that's a hot, sexy mama.
I mean, in general, not only One Piece. Oh, baby! That's a hot, sexy mama! You need to fucking chill for like 5 seconds. What the fuck? What did he mean by that? I wonder. Oh, baby, that's a hot, sexy mama. But yeah, I think that the 25-minute episode format is unless you're going for like something a little shorter or whatever that's based on it, you know, like it just doesn't suit a lot of like heavy like story based anime formats really well at all. So it's kind of a waste. You're just dragging things out. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, tell me right fucking now, bitch. How about you do that instead? Fucking cum chalice. I cannot deal with Yandere Dub. How do you spend like that amount? Like it's been 9 fucking years and he's I, you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's funny to make fun of him. And that gives me power to be a bitch online. To like this weird, like he's like, the age of consent in Japan. You're not in Japan. Anyone that starts a sentence with, well, the age of consent in Japan is not a is not a trustworthy person in general. Like, what the fuck are you on about? You aren't from Japan. Shut the fuck up. It's like just like stop being horny on main. Please, thank you. You won't do that, but you know, it would be nice if you did. I'm surprised that there hasn't been more. Least pedophilic libertarian. So true. So true and based, guys. Y'all, we need less government involvement talking about them age and consent laws. Wait, I could have done that better. Let me get in. I've gotta feel the South. Gotta bring it out. Draw. Got that southern drawl. Y'all, we need less government involvement talking about them age of consent laws. I mean, seriously. I mean, them Japanese folk have got it all figured out. I'm just saying. That was a little better. A little bit better. You know, I'm gonna call that a meta win. Meta southern win. I hate that. I hate that. Let's see. But yeah, LOR. I'm not really sure if we're supposed to conclude that Neela beat Volibear, or that they I'm guessing that the main thing that they want to take away from this is that they're both equal in skill or something, and Neela was pushed off to the Shadow Isles, she was set far off course by Volibear's storm or something like that, so that they can have it be a mystery or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah, because we're going to the Shadow Isles, and then they kiss. So true and base. I mean, there's a lot of people that want. There's a lot of people online that want to kiss Volibear anyway, but at least they're not trying to kiss Nar, or Melio. Guys, please stop. The people that try and sexualize Annie or Zoe, I'm just ugh. It's gross. Annie's not even 1,000 years old. She's literally a kid. There's literally no excuse. Literally zero. But they're still yeah. Straight. I love the little fan edits of Volibear and Ron's the Magna Serpent. Let's go Ace Pride, boys. Those are fun edits. Anyway, let's see. I'm not really happy that, Volibear didn't have more interactions with more people. Same with Jana, same with Neela. I know that Neela will get more interactions, so I'm hoping that Volibear will have, more interactions with, some of his, I'm surprised that, Udyr didn't have any. He didn't have any thing for Udyr, or any of the other champions in the Freljord. Lyssandra's a card. He could talk to Lysandra, but no, it's just Ornn, Volibear, and Anivia. I'm not on the staff. I can't fucking do anything. I can just shit about it and complain to 5 people online, which is more valuable than any Riot internship. Nah. Let's see. Oh, the new Eclipse skins are fun, though I'm a little sad that they made Lunar Eclipse Neela so ashy. I get it, it's supposed to be for, moon and lighting or whatever, but, it's still... it's still really gray. Whatever. There's ways of doing that don't make the whole thing washed out beyond belief. But I do like how, yeah, I want the drag checkers to call Neela's Sagi Samamura. I mean, that would be funny. I mean, like how they called Fizz Soggy Timo. Like, cause that is fun. That's just kind of fun. Also, I mean, like, Neela is in the region to be called that, yeah. But, let's see. Like, I'm happy that, like, Lunar Eclipse is a role that I think Neela would fit pretty nicely. And she actually looks like she fits within the Coven universe. Though, the Luna, like, the Diana and Leona subplot in the LOR cards is really fucking strange. Whatever. I like that she's trapped an old god as her weapon. Because, I mean, like, having a sealed demon as a weapon for the main plot, and having an old god in, like, her weapon as, like, the Eclipse plot is just a fun little bit of synergy there. They could, like, though that, like, her bio says that she betrayed the Coven, so that means that we could get Coven Neela in the future, which would be fun. I would love to see Coven Neela. I mean, it's a concept that a lot of people have gone over, but, you know. Supersonic racing. I'm a sucker for this. Let's see. Aurelian Soul being an old god is fun, though I wish that he had more eyes or something to distinguish himself a little bit more. I really like his moon face, though. Very fun. If Aurelian, like, does get, like, a legendary and, like, they do bring Coven back for next year or something, I'd love to see Aurelian get the legendary. Because, I mean, old god skins are just fun. Alright. Coven Jana is also fun. Like, I really like what they did with the blindfold and the crown and everything like that. Though they decided to bring back White Woman Jana, which, you know, I guess everyone in the Coven universe, except for Senna for some reason, just... I guess the sun being eaten by kale makes everyone's melanin go away. So if you have a problem with the skin colors, just take it up with kale. Okay? It's so stupid. I would hate if that was the actual explanation. Like, if they were like, yeah, no, it's because there's no sun in this universe. But Jana is white. See, like, new LOR, Jana has a very tan complexion, which suggests that she's supposed to be modeled more after, like, a Shuriman person. Ergo, she's supposed to look, you know, Middle Eastern, Egyptian, something to that degree. Like, it wouldn't, like I like, LOR, like, when it comes to skins, tends to, like, weirdly change skin colors between them. So it's not, like, a total, like, surprised. Shouldn't they try to push that onto that type of changes on the main game first? Well, they should. They should do that. I mean, but like, LOR is, like, the only, like, redesign for champions, like, redesigns that champions will get for maybe years at this point, to be honest. Because, I mean, like, it's where we've gotten, like, modern Jacks from and stuff like that, but we don't have modern Jacks in League. But yeah, most of the changes come from LOR or other, like, outside media. Like how, like, the real push for Caitlyn to get an ASU wasn't because, like, people were, like, clamoring for it for years or whatever. It's because she was a really popular character in Arcane. It's the reason why she got it first. From someone like Vi or Jinx, because she came out before they did, technically. Let's see. I mean, they really should push that kind of design onto that kind of thing. It's kind of like the same thing that happens with Needly, actually. Going back to race bender Needly drama or whatever, right? Like, Needly is, like, has been depicted like that in the main game, like the base game, for years. And we've gotten a really good redesign from LOR. But we've also gotten a really good redesign from, like, art books in the past or whatever. But, like, the main push is from LOR. But then they go right back on that when she gets a skin. Because Soul Fighter Needly goes back to, like, lightening her skin for some reason. When it really shouldn't be that hard when it's, like, since LOR is a card game. You should just be able to find, like, the references they used. Like, it should be more consistent. It really shouldn't be that hard. It's also the same thing that's happening with Corki and that kind of thing. Corki, Jax, Teemo to a lesser extent. Whatever. Riot's weird. And they don't really care. Unless Champion's making them money. And when I mean money, I mean loads of it. And sometimes that's not even enough. Considering the way that Lux... I mean, like, Lux will probably get an ASU before, like, characters that really desperately need them, like, Kog'Maw. Like, I can almost bet that, like, a Lux ASU would happen like, a Lux or Garen ASU would happen before another one. Yeah, I know that she's had one. She's had 2, I think. Yeah, she's had 2, I think. But her model's starting to look old. Garen's already had an update too. Like, I'm pretty sure that... Hasn't Lux gone through 2 ASUs? Yeah. Unless I don't fucking know, man. Garen's totally okay, doesn't need one. He doesn't need one, but does... Lux does need one, to be fair, but, like... It's just... like... I'm pretty sure that Vi will probably get one before, like, Lux gets one. Again. But, you know... It's still sucky that, like, this even has to come up. Bruh. Compared to anyone else. I mean, like, compared to anyone else. Like, no. I don't think Lux getting one for the next 5 to 8 years. I mean, like, that's my hope. That's my dream scenario right there. But is Riot going to do that? It's really hard to tell. Because she does have a lot of skins. But they also, like, she's also sort of League's poster girl. So, her not being as polished or up to date as other champions might feel bad to them. But, you know, we've also got Misfortune. Misfortune is a character that's definitely going to get an ASU in the next, like, 3 years. That's what, like, my, like, basic business sense tells me anyhow. Like, because if you look at Misfortune, she, like, really needs it, and we've already got a very clear redesign for her that's been, like, her main for every other game, except for her League. Like, yeah. League has the least sexy version. Nah, like, Lux is on par with the update Ari. I don't know what they need to do. I mean, she just feels stiff, is the main thing. She's very, like, her model isn't the, like, clunky beast of some of her other champions that she's along with or whatever. But it's not really like when you compare her to, like, Galio or Poppy, she looks bad. Though I don't think that Poppy will need one, like, Galio and Poppy won't need one for ages. And that's a good thing. I'm so glad they look so good. Let's see. Oh, here's the thing about the storyline with Lunar Eclipse, or just Eclipse Diana, I guess, because she's not given the Lunar title. But yeah, she's seen killing Leona in her splash art, even though, like, the Eclipse faction isn't at odds with one another. Like, that's not really, like, there's not really supposed to be infighting between them. But, like, I think that since the writer of the universe doesn't work at Riot anymore, they can't tell anyone that. Also, Eclipse Diana just looks so goddamn similar to base Diana that it's really really hard to tell that it's a skin at all. Like, there's so many ways that you could have made Eclipse Knight Diana, like, you know, work in that universe. Like, it's such a perfect fit. I don't understand how they fucked it up so bad. It's like, if you looked at both of them, you'd go, I don't, what's different? Kill myself. Fan designs. I'm so sorry. Everyone wanted this. Everyone was like, yeah, I know what I want. Yeah, I'm just genuinely not looking at anything Riot puts out at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of things to be, like, partially excited over. But, like, also, like, there's just a lot of weird things about it, you know? Like, I like the new skin line that was put out. Like, that's fun. But also, you know, they kind of should do better. I love Magalore. My beloved. I just avoid their universes and creations outside of gameplay. Fair enough. I mean, I'm kind of the opposite, essentially. I mean, I just like, it's probably a bad thing that I like the characters or whatever, but, like, come on. I just kind of go, I don't have the main thing is to not have too much of an investment in League as like a whole. And that's, like, probably the main thing that people should probably learn is, like, a healthy relationship with League of Legends as a property. Because otherwise it will swallow you whole. Sort of. It's a weird metaphor, but it's true. Basically, just know what you like about League of Legends and consume it at your own leisure and pace. Like, I'm not totally, like, sold with the whole, okay, so Veigar's in this game, right? But I'm happy that he's in one. That I get to have Veigar time. I just avoid Riot's actual content around them and instead just grab stuff from the fandom. Fair enough. It's just that Riot does such a weird and mad job with their characters. They keep on creating, like, really cool plot lines, but they never go anywhere. That's why I feel like that Rune King game is just so fun. Like, that was, like, a complete story that they fucking told. Like, it was such a weird, refreshing breath of air. Basically, they were like, okay, we've got these cool characters, put them in this scenario, put a bunch of boss fights in there, tell a complete story about, like, Viego and the rest of the Run King cast. Boom, done. And that was good. That was so good. It's why, like, syndicated stuff like Arcane is so good too. Even though, like, people are like, people stop talking about Arcane, right? But, like, the main thing is that people enjoyed that because, like, there was progression. You took the characters, you took, like, all that story potential, and you did something with it. You went and you made good on the promises, all those checks that Riot keeps writing with their mouths. I think that they're starting to realize that more and more. But, you know, we can only do so much. My thing's just a slight bit off opacity. I was wondering what that is. Silas Poppy, like, me off into the fucking snow for no reason. Also, he's still not wearing a fucking shirt. Like, that's the main thing. I'm like, why the fuck? Bro, put some clothes on. Like, didn't you kill some Demacian guards? Can't you just, you know, take their fucking clothes? He's not even, like, Frostborn. Like, he can't even, like, do the fucking Avarosan excuse, or whatever. Like, he's just straight up bare-titted in the fucking snow. I don't, like, huh? Guys, he's fucking deranged. I hate him. We have fun with what we can, essentially. Just go with the flow. Have fun. Enjoy life. Don't take League too seriously. Main thing. Because if you do, you will be sorry. You'll be like, wow, I'm wasting my fucking time. Because your favorite characters aren't gonna, like, actually do the things that they were set up to do. I'm still upset that they didn't put fucking Galio in the goddamn Mage Seeker game. Like, come on. A Galio boss fight would have been so fucking cool. Like, oh my god. Whatever. Give me Galio boss fight. Like, or let me play as Galio. Like, something. Come on. Like, he's such a fun character. Right? Forge is like, also Braum was there. I think that it would be fun if, like, Song of Nunu continues on from Ruin King or whatever, and they're like, and yes, I met all these strange and wonderful people, like this one fox lady, and a guy that's a murderer, but he's also made out of water. And Nuno's like, yeah, that's crazy. can you be my dad? I still like shipping Braum and Pike together. Like, come on. He'd know if, like, Braum would never be on Pike's list. Like, come on. That's romance. Like, they all had, like, character arcs, and they grew as people, and had, like, interesting conflicts, except for Yasuo, who was just there. But you don't really need Yasuo to do all that much, except be like, hey, Hasagi, hey guys, can we, like, I like drinking, and also, I've got a daughter. I should probably, like, find a purpose or something, I don't know. Also, I like that the REACU, like, confirms that, like, all of that, like, games things did happen. Like, they were just like, yeah, Pike's my friend now. He's still murdering people, but he's my friend. I mean, I murder people too. I mean, like, there's not really a, like, in that crew that we obtain in that game, there's not really any, like, good people. I think you've become too yaoi build. Nah, I was always like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. You're just seeing my power. You're afraid. I know you are. Nah. It's just fun, you know? Every time someone gets mad at me for shipping something, I will make the ship gayer. Nah. I mean, like, unless the ship is, like, just bad or whatever, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the fun of it, is just making, like, pairings based on personality and, like, what their potential dynamics would be. They don't even have to be, like, functional. They can be the worst. You just have to not romanticize it. That's it. I'm giving your Kinney they them. Junko is now non-binary. They she. Have you, like, are you, like, forcing me to kin Junko? What is this now? Are you, like, gluing Junko to my soul and saying, yeah, you're Junko? Because, like, that's really not cool, man. Like, come on. I mean, some people have, like, there's a lot of, like, weird ones that people have been like, you're just like this character. Like, John Arbuckle was one. So was, the one goth chick from Breakfast Club. So is YB. And it's mostly because I look sort of like YB in real life. That was the main thing. But I'm still, like, reeling over John Arbuckle. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, he is boy fail, but I don't think, I don't think I, like, give boy fail vibes. I don't think I'm, like, really boy fail enough, you know? Why do they make oven if made out of heart? If who? Why? Yeah, YB. From the Coraline movie. His full name's like Wyborn something. But yeah, I can probably give you like show you what YB looks like. DMs or whatever. YB Lovat. Yeah. I think it's his autism swag. I think it's all these characters are just autistic, to be honest. Yeah, it seems that might be it, yeah. Ow. That didn't even drop on me. Why did I say ow? Let's see. I need for Family Guy Online to be like, someone needs to make a rewritten version of that, because that shit hard. Could be so like your classes where the different family members, maybe they are neurodivergent. They are maybe neurodivergent. He likes taking photos of snails, and he rides a motorcycle, and Coraline fucking hates him because he's weird. And he doesn't do eye contact well. It's so funny. I laughed so many times when going, haha. Yeah. Alright. Oh, you mentioned the weird inconsistency between LOR art stuff, like people don't have the same references or ideas to work off. And it reminds me of Adventure Quest. There's a whole video about Adventure Quest, and it's so good at LMAO. Literally a 30-minute section on how the font formatting and UI has zero consistency across any of the games, even on the same screens. You know, that kind of fucking sounds cool, man. Send me that. The quest lore is absolutely nonsense too, like Kingdom Hearts level. That's really interesting. Send me that. I'd love to check it out. Be good background noise for working too, yeah? Oh, side order is gonna be fun to play though. I'm so sad. I mean, I knew that Tomodachi Life was like had a like next to nothing chance of like actually being announced, but you know, I'm still like, come on, please give us a port like sometime in the near future. Like the way that they did Miitopia is like how I dream that like they can handle like a Tomodachi Life remake. Like, it's so good. Let's see. The Princess Peach game looks really good. It's fun that her villain's called, like, Grapes or whatever, because her name's Peach, her name's Princess Peach. The wizard design's fun, too. Though, you know, I don't know if it's something that I'll actually, like, pick up. It'll be fun to see the rest of her transformations. I'm waiting to see all of those before I, like, actually do something. To see if I want to, like, actually go for any. Because Peach is just kind of fun. She's girly in a fun way, you know? Wario Master of Disguise. I mean, Princess Peach Showtime. I mean, we are getting a new Wario game, which is fun, too. I'm glad that Nintendo cares about Wario. He deserves it. I like Peach so much when they actually get to be Peach. Yeah, and we're also getting, like, multiple Super Mario RPG remakes that include her. Like, I mean, people are really excited about Thousand Year Door, And I mean, Thousand Year Door is just such a good one anyway. I hope that they actually, play the beats right or whatever. But, it's always like a 50. There's always like a chance they fuck it up. Whoa, made it. Glad you can. Like, Peach in Smash is the only time she gets to exist as Peach. Yeah, she's not just, like, the only Peach game that's, like, been a Princess Peach game is, the one with emotions. What's it fucking called? Super Princess Peach? Who wants to Yeah, Super. That one was weird. It was. It was really strange. And it's like it never existed. Like after it was released, it's like it was never, like, unless you count like Perry the Parasol as a reference, like it's not like it's like Nintendo wants you to forget that game ever existed. Like, they're trying to, like, scrub everyone's memory that Super Princess Peach ever existed. Also, like, it's weird that, like, emotions was the, like, core concept of that game. Like, it was just, like, kind of weird. Perry the Platypus. My face when Peach is femme, so they have to have battle emotions. Women moment. Shaking my head. I hate emotions, especially when women have them. Oh. Nintendo executives in the 2000s. Yeah, ship that as it's they were like, women in mood swings, am I right? Haha. Yeah, ship that as the entire game's basis. Women. Women moment, am I right, fellas? It just reeks of, like, not a single woman being in that boardroom, like, at any point. They were like, yeah, this is what, I think this is what women would want. Because I'm pretty... Women don't play video game. Peach is so damn powerful and sassy in Super Smash Bros. Melee, too. Yeah, it's so fun. Oh, I also really love how she's characterized in, Super Strikers? Super Strikers Peach is so fun. She has the highest damaging attack in the game, and other than Ganondorf, she has the strongest individual hits across her attacks. I mean, like, yeah, it would hurt being bitch slapped by a princess. Come on. I would, like, if I were Mario, I'd be so sad. Like, Super Strikers just characterized everyone really fun. And, like, she even has, like, really good batting prices on, what's it called? Super Sluggers? And she can just pull bombs and beam swords out of the ground. Yeah, it's fun. Like, they were like, yeah, let's have fun. Peach isn't in the distress role for once. Let's just go fucking wild with her. I mean, you can't say it's not canon. I mean, like, have you ever seen Peach do any of these things? She totally could. She just doesn't. Okay? Crotch chop. I mean, Waluigi is an icon. And a sex symbol. You know, like the greats, Jessica Rabbit, Betty Boop, Waluigi, they're all up there. Waluigi excludes it. Oh, and Mr. Statin. I mean, she did most of those things in what's it? Super Mario. What is that? What? I don't remember the SMB2. Yeah. Oh, and Mr. Saturn. Like, instantly break any shield. I also love that Melee gave Yoshi the Akuma Raging Demon pose win for some reason. Super Mario Bros. 2. You could have just said Doki Doki Panic, man. It's what the real game is. Real gamers call it. See, unlike you fake gamers, I'm a real one. I hate when people do that, when they're like, yeah, I know that you're a fake gamer. Like, what? Shut the fuck up, man. Mario USA. Okay, my mistake. It's just reskin Doki Doki Panic. Caravan, if you're still watching this, watch One Piece. It's good. Not the anime, because that's long, and that would take, like, forever. But if you want to do the anime, that's fine. I mean, the live-action one. Mario USA sounds like a president in C-Chat. On a better world. App battery low. It's my Apple Pencil. It's the thing I'm gonna have to go turbo mode, guys. I'm gonna have to finish most of the fucking drawing off screen. Hey, guys. Welcome to MetaStream, where I don't fucking finish the drawing for another time in a row. Because it's what my viewers love. They love watching someone dick around on the sketch for like 15 fucking years. And then be shown it, the actual product, like a week later. I know what my subscribers have signed up for. Nah. very soon fate will run its course. You will be dust. So true, bestie. So true, bestie. Let's go. We'll all be in the void soon, anyhow. Who getting their zircon in the void? Do not zerk off in the void, by the way. Don't do that. Because that, like, ruins everyone's experience in the void. Also, I need to recharge, so I lay down and head out for now. Well, I'm glad that you could stick around for the most part. Here's what the drawing looks like so far. You'll see it in a couple of weeks when it's, like, totally done, or whatever. Or maybe you'll see it on another website. But, for now, have a good rest, Skolden. I hope that you have a lovely night and rest of your week. And next week we'll be doing tulip art. I should probably explain what tulip is when we get to it, but you know. Goodbye. Isn't that with the monkey train? I've only seen the monkey. Saving a screen cap as work in progress. Let's go, boys. Monkey train. Actually, save it for next stream. This is the tulip fan art. But no, I mean, there are monkeys in said game, but tulip's about you going around trying to kiss people. And that's the game. You're trying to kiss people. That's the game. And your character's name is Poor Boy. And he kind of looks like a monkey. But he mostly just has like a school Gakuan on. Like, he looks like he's like middle school aged boy kisser. I would love to do a playthrough with the poor boy named Boy Kisser. That would be so fucking funny. Are you kidding me? And the girl you're trying to impress is named Boy. I gotta remember that for a stream, because that is good. That's good. We'll actually play Tulip one of these days. Boy Kisser edition. They typed any boy kisser random the other day. Some random the other day typed that in the chat and had me on the tears laughing. They typed any boy kissers in chat in TF2, I mean. That shit goes hard. I mean, did anyone respond with yeah? I mean, because honestly, are there any boy kissers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Man, it's so good. It's so good. Like, come on. Like, that's going to ocean, to the ocean to see if there's any fish. I mean, so true. So true and based. But, like, come on, you want to, like, make sure. You don't want to be wasting your time. I mean, what if there are no fish that day? I mean, you gotta make sure. You gotta triple check. Because sometimes you won't always be able to find any boy kissers in chat. That's a sad day. There's no fish in your lake. No crops to grow. No bitches to finesse. It's all over. But tomorrow's a new day. You will get bitches one of these days. I believe in you, chat. I won't believe that hard. But I do believe in you. Go out there. Kiss those boys. Kiss those maidens. Kiss those bitches. Go forth. send this to your crush to see if they like you. I always hate those videos. Like, what are you even expecting with that? You know? I mean, they're fun. Don't get me wrong, but come on. We love it here, chat. It's so fun. Go up to your favorite streamer and ask them, are there any boy kissers in chat today? No one will probably answer you, but it would be funny if people did. Do it for the bit, guys. It's fun. The boy kiss saga. See. But yeah, I'm gonna draw the little protagonist from the trailers at one point, because I think that is fun. Do you think that Ravel or Button works better as a name? Because like it's a tough choice, you know? Mugman. I don't know the name. But it looks like he kisses boys for sure. I mean, true. If I can't romance Veigar, then this game's fucking worthless. What's the fucking point? What's the point if I can't kiss Veigar on his non-existent mouth? I think Button's probably the safer option, but Rebel is also a cute option. I mean, because Button, like, feels really cutesy. If I can't make a Veigal avatar, why even live? So true, buddy. So true. What's the point? There's no sun in my sky. There's no wind in my sails. It's all been for nothing. It's fucking stupid, but yeah. Pantletail old Veigal sprite mod drops after 5 hours after release. It's been saving it. You know, you gotta get on A sprite. You gotta work them digits. You gotta go in there. Because we know what we want. And we will get it. Mm-hmm. We can only pray. I managed to join 9 pixels and make one from Noida, but this one is out of my hands. If I have free time when it comes out, it sounds like a fun idea. Gonna wait to see how they do sprites though. Yeah, because I mean, like, it's hard to tell like how many animations you'll need and that kind of thing. And just like, because it seems like very beginner footage. Oh, by the way, I believe that this is gonna come out near the Teemo ASU territory. I mean, like, it makes sense, you know, like for like a game from Bandle City to be during the time where a very what the fuck is this? What the fuck? I need to ban this guy. Get me out of here. Fucking bots, yeah. Here we are. Ban. It's TF2's neighbor, so true. Please get out of my fucking games, bro. I've only got one of me. Okay? I don't have mods. If I did, I'd, like, this would maybe be a better stream, but, like, that would be really up for debate, because no one here, like, really does anything that's moddable behavior. No one's, like, trying to fuck shit up. And I don't think that people are really planning to. I mean, like, it's a good idea for later down the line, of course. I love me some Wawas. Noxus Poppy's outfit's a little weird, because I don't really want to draw armor. I like curly-haired Veigal. You can draw her naked. Problem solved. So true. So based. And true. I don't have to draw armor then. For real, for real. Yeah, it's got all those embellishes. For real, for real. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna make it what she's wearing underneath the armor, which is, like, some, like, basic chainmail, that kind of thing. Because it's clear that she's wearing, like, something... Like, you do have to wear something like that to wear armor that heavy, anyhow. So, you know, killing birds, it's like 2 birds with 1 stone. Because god damn, do I not want to deal with geometry today. Also, this has been going on long enough. Think you guys need your sleep as much as I need my sleep, but I'm not really tired, which is a good thing. I think that streaming on these days is a good idea. It's just that I need to get here earlier so that, like, I have more time for everyone before they go to bed and stuff like that, you know? Before Morrow has to, like, go to work. Lipstick marks are fun. Plus, it's like Noxie in a more casual environment with her GF, so yeah. Their history will say that they were just really good friends. This is just really good friend behavior, guys. I don't know what to tell you. They're just really good friends who are girls. Looking hella nice. I want to make sure to get, like, the Poppy musculature, because that's always, like, the main, like, difference between her and other, like, Yordles or whatever. Is that she doesn't use magic or whatever. She's just built. She's just built different, as they say, you know? Lipstick marks are fun. But that's just my biased opinion. I love me lipstick marks. I can do some of this, can't I? Because it is, like, showing skin a little bit. I don't know why you can turn your opacity down for blending. It's weird. I think Garen's sword is more magical than the hammock. Am I correct? Like with the Kale imbuement? Puppy a beast. Yeah. I mean, like, besides, like, the whole folkloric thing about it, there's not really anything particularly special about said hammer. It's got a curse to it or whatever, right? But there's not really, like, if you're talking just, like, purely, like, magic based or whatever, like, it's like, comparing Garen's sword to Poppy's hammer is like comparing like a paladin sword that's been, like, blessed by the gods to a weapon that could maybe kill a god if you really tried hard enough. This is not... Alright, something like that would be nice for her figure. Wasn't the magic supposed to be on Garen itself and not the sword? I don't really care. Probably, like, Garen is most 100% probably a mage. He's just never really picked it up or thought about it. He's been like, I'm not a mage. So he's not, no. But, like, it makes sense, doesn't it? I love me some shipping fan art. It's fun. Ignorant of the magic he carries into battle, how Demacian. I think the irony on that is way more interesting. Exactly. Also, the shine on Poppy's arm is very nice. Thank you. For possible future character development. Exactly. I feel like I'll go more detailed with this, but I want to get to a stopping point for tonight's stream. You know? The most pure of evil love that there is. Go to bed, you. No, I'm doing... This is really important. Most important stream of my career right here. Come on. Who do you think this is? Yes. Lineless perfection. I'll do a more naked Poppy, like, later. Not right now. To get the most important features in there. Lineless, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really digging how this Poppy face looks, but this Veigal is really nice. Maybe I'll redo it, I don't know. But for now, that's what the drawing's looking like. Give it a fun Noxian kind of thing here. There we are. Nice and gothic for our two lovely ladies. Yeah, I'm really digging curly-haired Veigal. I'll definitely have to draw her like this in the future. Anyway, have a good night, chat. I hope that you have a good morning, a good night, a good rest of your week. I'll see you next time when we talk about Tulip and a bunch of other things. I forgot to mention that I ate, about me breaking open a fucking door. Or Yoo-hoo stuff. Ah, well. We'll get to that next time. Until then, see you next time. Peace.